It's my second day in India, and it's over 35 degrees and the road laying ahead is rough. And me and my friends are sharing the road with thousands of trucks, all heading into the same direction. And the last thing we would need is not reaching our goal during the day. However, it would be good to reach there at all, because sometimes India has different plans.
Ah, shit!
Welcome back to the Free Miles MC YouTube channel, and today is my second day in India. And yesterday we drove out of New Delhi. I already saw quite a bunch of traffic and how the roads here are. And also I saw the Golden Temple, which was a really special experience. And today me and my friends Niels and Steffen and Vikas will make our way to the Himalayas. So we have a bit of time pressure in what we need to complete this trip in. So we will be getting going and still have to complete a few highway miles, and then the mountains will finally start and the weather will hopefully cool down, because it's really, really warm. It's like 35 degrees and over 90% humidity. Yeah, let's get going, let's get on the bikes and maybe have some breakfast before, and see you on the road.
As you can see on the Beeline, we had a rough day in front of us with 9 hours and 15 minutes of riding and 400 kilometers.
So we're packing the last few things and I'm already boiling. Niels, what do you think of the weather? What is it like?
If you're on holidays and lay on the beach, it's amazing, it's gorgeous. It's like over 30 degrees already. But if you ride in full gear from Delhi into the big mountains, it sucks.
Yeah, and that also with crazy humidity.
You just heard from Niels. Definitely also check out Niels and Steffen's channel, Gravel TV, where they show all their gravel adventures. And now let's get finally on the road. In this heat it was really important to drink enough. You see, I only have my under protection on, and I also don't have my gloves on, which is not good. However, with the amount of sweat it was impossible to get them on and off without damaging them.
We just stopped right here at the gas station and found this crazy car. It's basically just an engine and what's left of it.
And then we continued on our way, because we still had quite far to go, with the goal of the day being the town Jammu. During a small break, we got a random surprise of the beauty of India, with us having
So Niels, how far do we still have it to the mountains?
To the big mountains or the hills?
The hills, where we start to see the first few hills and where we get out of this traffic mess.
Massive chaos. I think it's gonna be another 2.5 hours and you will see some, and tomorrow you will see little bigger hills.
Yeah, really looking forward to that. Then let's go.
As you've maybe already seen in the footage, for the past kilometers we've been driving right next to a highway that's currently in construction, and a lot of material for that construction is needed, so there are a lot of trucks. And these trucks were slowly becoming more and more of an issue because the traffic was getting tighter, tighter, and tighter. To give this some context, this is not just tight traffic, but this has been going on for a really long time, and we have been in between these trucks now for almost an hour with really bad air from their exhaust and just trying to make it through. And sometimes in India you can get completely stuck in traffic that the only thing you can do is wait, and we thought that that is what happened in that moment. We already got a few times close to being stuck and we thought traffic would move along in a few seconds, but it ended up being minutes. However, we managed to find a solution.
Niels, let's go through here.
And with that, we're through the worst of it, or so we thought.
So, shit. You see here, but we will be able to fix that. Let's just get out the toolkit.
So we were just riding through this massive traffic jam of so many trucks, and it was getting quite bumpy. We hit a few bits of gravel and one or other speed bump, and then Steffen luckily noticed something. What did you saw?
I was behind him and I saw the few things turning around and around and around, and there was something wrong. So
yeah, luckily Steffen did that because I was losing the tension in the rear wheel massively, and we will now need to fix that. And luckily already Vikas arrived with the toolkit. Let's go.
Here, this thing. And we just need to close and tighten it basically again. So it should be all good.
Luckily, this was quite an easy fix because to adjust the chain and tighten the wheel in place again, you only needed an Allen key instead of having to counter two different screws against each other, which under pressure and when being exhausted can become surprisingly annoying. So we were quickly back on the road. We didn't have a torque wrench, so
put as much strength as possible into it. Something to be expected. Quite rough riding. The bike has 40,000 something kilometers on the clock. Okay, yeah, all good.
some of the residents of the area we were in were taking photos of themselves with our bikes, which is so cool to see. However, we still had quite a far way to go. That bar at the bottom of the Beeline shows how far I still have to go, and you see it's not even at half, and it's getting dark. The traffic was not getting any less stressful, and with the new highway being built right here, this road was completely closed.
Is the road completely closed, or?
How we know?
Yeah.
Luckily, we got let through because we were on the motorcycles, so we got to continue our way. As you can see from the giant pillars, we're still driving right next to this construction of a highway, and we're doing so now for over 200 kilometers. And to be honest, it was actually really, really impressive. It felt like seeing the construction of the Pyrenees or something, because we saw all the trucks of material that brought things to build here, and at the same time, such an enormous project of building such a big road in most likely a pretty short amount of time, because the amount of construction that we were seeing here looked like they're trying to build this thing overnight. It's genuinely impressive. However, already now deep in the evening, the traffic was not getting less anytime soon. And it was so stressful driving through this. We were slowly getting into Jammu, our goal of the day, and we had to wiggle ourselves through, and getting used to the Indian traffic as a European was quite tough. It's not the amount, it's the randomness of it, most definitely.
Short break? Okay. So we now found shelter here from the rain in this really, really crazy traffic. How are you guys doing? Niels, Steffen?
Exhausted.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
You liar!
Poor Steffen was last. I was genuinely worried about him, because like if he would fuck up.
It's like a video game.
Yeah, just with one life. It's not that fun. Yeah, but we sadly are not at the end of it. We still gotta push through, but that's sometimes what adventure looks like. Let's get back on the road.
As you can see, intersections in India can be a bit wild, but at the end of the day, you will always make it through. But when we did, we saw that Vikas was with his big ADV bike in a bit of trouble and about to drop the bike. There was no time to get off the bike, so I hurried over there and threw myself against him.
No worries. All good. We did it!
Gute Rettungsaktion, mein Lieber.
Yeah!
My passport and visa are here.
So we now arrived after all this crazy traffic. It was so wild. And now we're actually getting pretty close to where the hills of the Himalayas start. So I hope tomorrow we already get to see some beautiful landscape. Now basically the second work day today starts of saving all the data. The hotel here has really nice food. I don't exactly know what this is because the dude didn't speak English, but chicken and naan, and this naan is so good. The cheese and garlic naan, absolutely love it. And some Mountain Dew because I sweat so much today. And Indians seem to love Mountain Dew. Like it's you can find this everywhere here, and it's always the soft drink on that they have on tap. Yeah, definitely hype this video and see you guys in the next episode.